Welcome to a new episode of Military 101. In this episode we will talk about Leopard 2A7. But let us first take a look at Leopard 2 tank's history in order to understand Leopard 2A7. The Leopard 2 started to see light of the day somewhere in between of 1972 and 1974, when 16 prototype chassis and 17 turret designs were made for new tank that will be used in German army, at that day West Germany. Prototypes varied in certain components and fire control systems. The first quote-unquote Leopard 2 that was built was Leopard 2 AV, that featured almost identical look as original Leopard 2, but it was further improved, and finally the Leopard 2 saw light of the day in 1979, when it started production and 380 vehicles of this variant were produced. Leopard 2 was armed with Rheinmetall L44 120mm gun. It had an electrical hydraulic stabilizer, a fire control computer, a laser rangefinder, a wind sensor. Secondary armament consisted of two 7.62mm MG3A1 machine guns. It had V12 twin-turbo diesel 1500 horsepower engine, and so on. Leopard 2 had minor modifications and was designated as Leopard 2A1. One of major modifications was installation of gunner's thermal sight. The two most notable changes, the modification of ammunition racks and redesigned fuel filters that reduced refueling time. 450 Leopard 2A1s were produced, starting in March of 1982 and ended in November 1983. The Leopard 2A2 modernization replaced the original sights with thermal sights. It included the fitting of filler openings and caps to the forward hull fuel tanks to allow separate refueling, as well as the addition of the deflector plate for the periscope and large cover plate to protect the existing NBC protection system, and the tank was given new 5-meter towing cables with a different position. The program began in 1984 and ended in 1987. And all previous batches were modernized to Leopard 2A2, and later produced batches had same features. Leopard 2A3 was a minor modernization with the addition of some 80-90 digital radio sets and the ammunition reloading hatches being welded shut. 300 vehicles were delivered between December 1984 and December 1985. Then A4 version came, and it is the most widespread version of the Leopard 2 today. It came with improved turret, flat titanium armor, an all-digital fire control system, and also included an automated fire and explosion suppression system. The Leopard 2A5 first started as prototype called Leopard 2 Improved, for enhancing the A4, introducing a wedge-shaped spaced add-on armor to the turret front and the frontal area of the sides, and that spaced armor modules defeat a hollow charge prior to reaching the base armor, and also caused kinetic energy penetrators to change direction while eroding them in the process, and of course gun mantle had to be redesigned to accept the new armor. There were also some improvements in the main armor composition, and it was developed into the A5. The Leopard 2 A6 had some changes, but most notable one is the Rheinmetall 120mm L55 gun, which is main change from A5 to A6. Some of upgrades are an auxiliary engine, improved mine protection, and an air conditioning system, and so on. And now we come to the Leopard 2A7. The Leopard 2A7 was developed by German Krauss-Maffei Wegmann in cooperation with the German Army. It is proposed upgrade package for existing MBTs. It is further development of the Leopard 2A6. Leopard 2A7 achieves maximum speed of 72 km an hour and range of 450 km, and it weighs 67.5 tons. It is 10.97 meters in length, 4 meters wide, and height is 2.64 meters. And it includes some subsystems of the Leopard 2 peace support operation variant that was specially designed for urban warfare. Therefore, it is equipped with more effective all-around protection, a secondary weapons station, improved reconnaissance ability, etc. The Leopard 2A7 is intended for urban warfare, low-intensity conflicts, as well as conventional military operations. Protection of this main battle tank was further improved. The Leopard 2A7 is fitted with additional composite armor kit. It is the latest generation of passive armor, which provides higher level of protection against wide range of threats. It seems that the armor uses new nanoceramic materials and modern titanium and steel alloys. The new armor offers 360 degrees protection against RPG rounds. New side skirts were fitted. Protection of the hull floor was also increased to withstand the blast of landmines and improvised explosive devices. This main battle tank has a modular armor, so damaged modules can be easily replaced in fielded conditions. It can fire programmable HE munitions, and the turret-mounted MG3 has been replaced with a stabilized FLW-200 remotely controlled weapon station. Leopard 2A7 is armed with a Rheinmetall L55 like A6 variant. The 120mm Rheinmetall L55 gun has a length of 660 cm and weight 1,374 kg. The whole L55 gun weighs 4,160 kg. The extension of the barrel length from caliber length 44 to caliber length 55, 130 cm, results in the greater portion of the available energy in the barrel to convert into projectile velocity. The L55 enables approximately 30% increase in performance compared with conventional systems. For example, when fired from the longer barrel, the DM53 kinetic energy round attains a muzzle velocity in excess of 1,750 meters per second. It is compatible with current 120mm ammunition and new high-penetration ammunition. With introduction of longer gun came the new kinetic energy round, the DM53, with the projectile including sabot weighting with a 31:1 length to diameter ratio and with a muzzle velocity of 1,750 meters per second. The DM53 has an effective engagement range of up to 4 kilometers. The M53 fired from L44 gun has been reported to have 700mm penetration at 2 km range, and when fired from L55 gun it is reported to have around 760mm penetration on 2 km range. A further development, called the DM63, improved upon the round by introducing a new temperature-independent propellant, which allows the propellant to have a constant pattern of expansion between ambient temperatures inside the gun barrel from -47 degrees Celsius to +71 degrees Celsius. The DM63 round is based on the DM53 with modified propulsion-based temperature-independent propulsion system, or TIPS, utilizing the SCDB technology, allowing the DM63 to be used in many climates with consistent results. Ammunition has been accepted into service with the Dutch and Swiss as well as the German armies. Leopard 2A7 can fire a variety of rounds, like new and already existing German kinetic energy rounds, like the M43, the M53, the M63, and so on. A DM12A2 MPAT round, the M11 HE round, and most notable, Leopard anti-tank guided missile. Leopard has a length of 975mm, diameter of 104.5mm, and a weight of 12.5 kg. Leopard has a range of 8 km and is designed to achieve a 95% probability of hit under most conditions. It has effective penetration of up to 800mm of raw homogeneous armor steel with its tandem warhead to deal with add-on reactive armor. Leopard 2A7 also has a new 20 kW auxiliary power unit based on the Steyr motors M12 TCA UI engine, which powers all systems when the main engine is turned off. The SAAB Barracuda mobile camouflage system with heat transfer reduction system, combat management and information system, cooling system for both the turret and chassis, onboard network optimization with ultracapacitors in the chassis and turret, a SOTAS IP digital intercom system, a renewal of the fire suppression system in the crew compartment, and the retrofitting of Attica thermal imaging module in the commander's optics. It is designed to operate both in low intensity and high intensity conflicts. The mobility, sustainability and situational awareness have also been improved. That is all for this episode. If we made any mistake, feel free to correct us, and thanks for watching. See you next time.